Close your eyes, please, and breathe deeply into your heart. And settle yourself in this place and time. Can you feel your body sitting in the chair or on the floor? Are there thoughts in your mind? Of course. Are you aware? Do you have awareness? Look about you and you can see what's in your awareness. The world is in our awareness. Our thoughts are in our awareness. our awareness is the changeless, what the Course calls the mind of God. And everything is existing or appears to exist. Everything appears in our awareness. But the mind is changeless. God, who is this changeless mind, extended himself in our creation. And we are this awareness, this mind of God. Into this creation that we are, there crept a tiny mad idea that we could be separate from God. We were creators like God. And so, out of that thought, there became a world in which we were able to extend that thought, just as God had extended his mind, and expound upon the idea of separation. Initiating this journey that we now find ourselves on. Imagining all the ways that we can experience separation. So that everything that exists, everything in our experience here is separate from everything else. And we learn to think of it as real. And believe that we were separate. But these are thoughts and are the part of our mind that believes it's separated from God. And when we experience awareness itself, which contains everything that we experience, we realize that there isn't any separation. On that level where we were created by God. And it's when we have that experience that we begin the path of return. Following the guidance of the Holy Spirit, that memory of God in our minds. And somewhere along the line, we find the Course in Miracles. And things begin to make sense again. We find a purpose here on our return. We find the purpose of the forgiveness of the world, forgiveness of ourselves. For the mistakes we appear to have made. But have no reality in the changeless mind of God. Eventually, we get to the very end of this cycle, and where we clearly see our choice. And the Course says, choose again. And we set our course to return to God. Here and now, in this very moment, this miracle moment. Of course, there are these so many opportunities that fill our days where we are called to reaffirm this choice. to return our whole minds to our Creator. In this awareness, where only God is, He makes that final step. He lifts us in our hearts and minds back into Himself. Where we live forever at one with Him.